Hey everybody, this is Austin, the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. I know sometimes we barely count as an antiques channel. Sometimes we do vintage stuff, sometimes we do art that's fairly modern. I'm kind of all over the place with this channel, and that's kind of how I am in real life. I have flighty tendencies. I am practically an avian of some sort. So yeah, sometimes I like to talk about, Japanese vases. Sometimes I like to talk about postcards. Sometimes, Chinese paintings. Sometimes English paintings. All sorts of stuff. All sorts of weird, train sets. And, I've argued with a lot of people because they don't see art where I do. Now, a lot of people wouldn't buy an old wood saw, but a lot of people don't respect a lot of different kinds of art. Now, if I look at that and I see like the horns coming off the back of the handle and that carved swirl that goes back into the handle at the bottom there, I mean, someone did that. Someone made that amazingly. It's one of the nicest saw handles I've ever seen in my life. So, I'm of the opinion that art is everywhere. Art belongs everywhere, and as long as you've got your eyes open and you're paying attention and you know what quality looks like, you can buy quality things. You can buy neat things, you can buy interesting things. Nobody's going to stop you except your wallet and your wife/husband. So here I am at the flea market, pretty local here. It was like 20 miles away, 15 miles away, 15 miles. I don't want to church it up for you guys. I saw this whole box of postcards, and I was like, oh, look at that, whole box of postcards. I wonder how much he wants for those. And he was like, I usually get $1 out of those postcards there. And I was like, okay. So I just grabbed a handful of them. I was like, what do you charge me for this stack right here? Being the ever goofy bargainer that I am, I got this stack of postcards that looked pretty vintage, and it turns out a lot of them are from the 50s, early 40s. So if you don't like postcards, maybe just change the channel right now. Now look at this. I almost think that this is a hand-colored like lithograph postcard, which is pretty wild. I mean, that looks like it was a black and white photo, and then they added color. That's almost 3D right there. I don't know if you can see where it's kind of that rust orange. And it's a lot thinner than the other ones. Huh. The above means greetings from Japan. I like that. Foss W. Nugent. That's kind of interesting. I don't even know if that is a postcard. We're gonna put that in a bit of a separate pile. What do you say we come back down here and we watch the postcards, huh? So we'll go weird photograph, maybe colored in lithograph. Well, these are all worth different money, depending on what location they're showing and how interesting they are, and whether or not they have a cool story on it. Here's Hawaii. I got a buddy in Hawaii. How you doing, Gianna? I'm going to say I said that right. How you doing, friend? Yeah. I don't know how old this one is, but it's a black and white photograph postcard, so I'm going to say it's fairly substantially aged. We've got some super neat ones in here. I might split this up into 2 videos so I don't bore you too long with just one giant segment. But I love these stories and I love this art. Hotel Paris. I mean, who would even want to, wow, look at that. We got a 1-cent stamp. A U.S. savings bonds advertisement is the postmark. 1950 from New York, New York. Well, there's a whole message there. I'm gonna I'm going to go ahead. You can just pause that if you like and read what they had to say to each other. And there you go. So I'm going to put ones with a written message right here. Oh, and look at that. America, F yeah. Coming to save. So stupid. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. There's a graphic puppet scene that you couldn't let children watch because of the graphic nature of it. It's we'll stop talking about it right now. Anyway, so the Statue of Liberty at sunset, I mean, that's a really cool postcard. I mean, genuinely, like, that's a little splash of color. I wonder if that's a painting. I assume that's a painting, maybe of a photograph. Oh, this one's got writing on it too. I'll hold it up again. If you want to pause any of these, you can totally do it. And get you a little shot of the message. And I think this is the reason they're so cool, because you get to see where somebody was and what they were doing and hear about like their little adventures and stuff. I think that's so cool. Not to mention you get you get to see what old handwriting looked like. You get to see what stamps looked like. You get to see what different places looked like. 70 years ago. So yeah, Miami Beach, Florida. And this is from 1952, so literally 69 years ago. And that's what Miami Beach, Florida looked like. And this is the message somebody was sending to somebody they loved. In fact, I think these have all been from Jim to Barb. Am I right about that? Oh, I don't know what this one says. HS... I'm not sure. Well, that is pretty neat, huh? Look at that stamp. 2 cents. Oh, that's how waterfalls work, Austin. Shut up, I thought it was a river. Jerks. Rainbow Falls. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I've been through the Great Smoky Mountains. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong mountains. I probably am. I'm not very smart. Asheville, North Carolina. I'm going to go ahead and assume that these are like 40s, 50s. Maybe 60s. Up to? I wouldn't think any later than the 60s. I guess just regular postcards right here. Weird photograph postcards or whatever that is right there. Oh, this one looks like it matches that last one pretty much. Oh, that'd be neat if we had some different scenes here, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay, these guys match each other, don't they? I assume they're actually published by the same people. High Bridge over Green River Gorge, Western North Carolina. Above the bed of stream. I see. Okay, alright. Whatever. So yeah. These are probably made by the same people. It looks that way. One's a little lighter on the back. Isn't that interesting? Town Hall, Bombay. Where's Bombay? Is that India? Am I doing that right? I'm not horrible at geography. I'm not positive. I hate guessing about some of this stuff too, because then I'm like, you know how it looks when you guess about something like that. And you're just like, I'm pretty sure I'm right. You look like a Ponce. City stenographers. They must have had people come around and write messages on these cards. I don't know what else a city stenographer would do. Let's see. Just a postcard. Queens Road, Bombay. I'll probably sell these like, Bombay together and rivers together. Like those two we were just looking at, that was a waterfall and a river, I believe. Maybe 2 waterfalls? I don't remember. I'm already over it. RNC? Oh. So probably the RN company, maybe? Oh, this is the capital of Virginia. That's kind of neat. Oh, it says that on the front, Austin. Don't at me, bro. Oban, George Street Esplanade. I don't know. You'd have to esplanade what that meant to me, because I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. God, 10 minutes in, we're like, I don't even know, a fifth of the way through the stack. So at 15 minutes, I'm going to cut this video and then come back and hopefully squeeze the rest of them in here without babbling about a bunch of other stuff, huh? Aren't these interesting, though? I mean, really. God, I want to stop looking at them, but I really can't. It's like, no, Austin, you got to get through these. But really, I mean, like, which ones do you put down because they're not interesting? Like, what is going on here? Is this just people commuting? Oh my god. Stamps, I'm still on leave. Jim to Barb. Wow, Jim must have been in the military. Isn't that so cool? Jim's been to Denmark and Paris and New York and... Wow, Jim. You were cruising, buddy. That's cool. Would you guys say that's a photograph postcard? Probably, right? I'm going to say yes for now, until someone corrects me that knows more about postcards than I do, which is going to be just about everyone. Oh, give me 1 second. It is warm in the room tonight. I got the fan on and stuff. Good lord. I'm like dying. I am a sweaty old bird. Cave in Rock State Park in scenic southern Illinois. So I think I would sell all these together. The ones that are, I think, the same company. Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm an idiot. 1949. Love Betty. To Barb, too. Oh my god, Barb got so many postcards from a bunch of different people. This is wild. Who's Barb? She must have been a super nice lady that people wanted to stay in contact with, huh? Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I don't know. I guess they liked it better than we are. I'm done. The Great Craggy Mountains in the Land of the Sky. Well, that is not very explanative. I do not know where that is. I'm going to have to Google it, aren't I? Maybe North Carolina again? It said Asheville, North Carolina on the back of this. Might be the manufacturer. Who knows? We've got so many postcards to get through. What am I supposed to do here? Oh wow, the government official residence, Taihoku. Where is that sent from? SS Belgian Land. Welcome to Taihoku. Does that say 1928? 1928. Wow, dude. Wow. They must have... No, they didn't even send it out. How does it have a postmark on the front if they never even sent it? God, I'm going to put this with the other Japanese one over here. Mysteries abound. The lighthouse at Granby, the south extremity of the island of the island in Japan. Huh. So that's the very southern tip of Japan. This guy went to Japan too? Man. I like these Japanese postcards. They are super cool. Lake Dragon. I might have killed myself. Oh no. So stupid. Oh my word. Oh my word. Taipei branch office? Japan Tourist Bureau? This is super cool. French Broad River near Hot Springs, western North Carolina. Aren't these sort of incredible? I mean, you know, these places might not exist anymore. This river could have changed course. I mean, really, 70 years. Anything in the world could have happened. I mean, this whole rock face might not be there anymore. The sands of time erode everything. And we have tiny, tiny time capsules to take us back there. Sightseers at the Singing Tower, Lake Wales, Florida. Do they just have like a singer trapped in there? Or? I don't know anything about that one. Oh my god, we're like a third of the way through these. Madeira? Cara de Bois? De Bois? I apologize to my French friends. Alright, look at this. We're at 15:45. I'm going to come back. We're going to split this up into 2 videos. I'm going to come back, and we're going to jump right back into it without talking about anything else. Let's go. Team Best I Can Afford Antiques channel.